Hello everybody, welcome to the channel and into part 2 of Tex Murphy Under a Killing Moon. We are actually on day 2 of this particular playthrough, or this little adventure, if you will, this mystery game. If you're unfamiliar with Tex Murphy and the series of games that came out in the 90s, who could blame you, really? Only a few people are going to remember them, but they are point and click adventures where you play a detective, kind of a noir style detective, but in the future. Obviously his name is Tex Murphy. There are actually, as far as I know, there are only 5 games in the series. This is technically the 3rd game, but this was the first game that used FMV, which are the games that I'm more familiar with. I mentioned it in the last video that the first 2 games, I have them. I've tried to play them, but they're virtually unplayable. I could probably give them more of a chance. But those are not games that I am familiar with, and therefore I do not have any kind of attachment to them. But this one and the 2 games that came after it were games that I did thoroughly enjoy when they came out. And I'm not sure if I ever finished the last one, mostly because, you know, especially back in the day, when you had to keep switching discs between chapters of the game and things like that. I don't know if my computer was able to actually keep up with the game, if I'm being honest. So anyways, this game, and like I said, and the 2 that come after it are games that I am more attached to, that I had more fun with. Anyways, on the first day, we met our protagonist, Mr. Tex Murphy. We find out that he's basically not had a job in quite some time, but he's put onto a case because of the local pawn shop owner who was robbed. And so he hires us to find out who robbed him. And we find out that it was a guy named Flemm or something to that effect. And he was using a girl to go in to pawn off an expensive bracelet. And then after they got the money for the bracelet, he would break in, steal the bracelet back. And they have been responsible for a few of these things across town. But we solved it. He's been arrested. And now we are on to day 2.
I feel better today than I've felt in a long time. Boy, did I stun Rook when I walked in and handed him that bracelet. Okay, so getting the bracelet back doesn't make me Detective of the Year, but it does stimulate the confidence glands. Maybe I can succeed at this business and turn my career around. But if I'm gonna do that, I better do something about my fax machine. Who knows how many new opportunities I've missed to show the world my greatness.
And here's my office. I have also changed a couple of settings. Like one, I brought down the walking speed to medium so that we don't get fucking dizzy. All right. Now, I need to check the mail here.
Oh boy, mail.
Oh boy, mail.
Ah, my own personal credit card. I'll need this to get in the electronics shop next door.
Now, one of the things that we learned in day 1 is that old Tex Murphy here, he has a fax machine.
Oh, great. Another incoming message that won't print out.
right? Which is funny because this is in the future and they still have fax machines. But we've learned that the fax machine don't exactly
That's the
work.
door to the street.
So we applied for this credit card, which we now have, and we're going to use said credit card to get a fax machine. Oh, God. Sometimes the controls, though. My God. Okay. Slow it down. There's the electronics store. Woohoo!
This is the brand new electronic shop outlet. No pun intended.
Ha 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 ha.
This electronic shop outlet has just moved into the neighborhood. I've heard that the manager's name is Hamm Underwood. Everyone knows they sell overpriced junk, but it is conveniently located.
Hamm Underwood. Hello, Hamm.
That pudgy computer dweeb really has a battered head.
Hi there, how can I help you?
Oh, I just dropped by to check out your store here.
Well, feel free to browse. Though, since you're a blue card member, you'll have to choose from the blue light special items. Well, what are you looking for?
We had to work on that volume a little bit.
Do you have fax machines?
Sure do. In fact, there's one older model in the blue light special box.
I tried not to stare, but it threw me off when I saw how cross-eyed Hamm Underwood is. I'll have to keep in mind that anything he says is on the left is probably on the right.
That's fucked up. Blue light special.
The fax machine's so outdated it doesn't even have a brand name. And it's better than nothing. I can't get that while the force field is up. Well, that's not gonna work.
Okay. How can... There we go. Stop using it.
The fax machine's so outdated it doesn't even have a brand name. And it's better than nothing.
Can I just pick it up? Thank you. Now, what I would like to do is go back to my office.
Now that's a solid door. It's probably titanium.
I would like to go back to my office. Whee!
On the top floor of this place is where
I don't need the...
As soon as I hook up the new fax machine, a fax prints out. Finally. Maybe this is a real case. The kind...
Oops! I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Subtle movements.
A fax addressed to Tex Murphy from the Countess
Subtle
Rainier?
Movements. Dear Mr. Murphy, you have been recommended to me as someone capable of handling delicate matters with both competence and discretion. I am prepared to pay you handsomely in exchange for your services. I would prefer to give you details in person. I do not wish to seem impertinent, but time is of the essence. Please meet me at my residence as soon as possible. The address is 1329 Fillmore, Pacific Heights. Countess M. Rainier. Boop. Okay, well then I guess we travel to the Countess's mansion. Do.
The Countess Rainier. That name smacks of money. Hopefully she doesn't want to hire me to find her lost poodle. As I land my speeder, I see my dream house, only bigger. The butler is a tall, thin man, about 70. He tells me the Countess is expecting me and shows me into a large, lavishly furnished drawing room.
I'm the Countess Rainier. Please.
Oh, Rainier. Excuse me. I didn't
Thank you.
mean to insult you.
You know, I pictured you being, well, older and heavier.
No one is born old, Mr. Murphy. Now, shall we discuss our business while we're still young?
Oh, by all means. Pardon my interruption.
Your services have been recommended to me by a trusted friend who prefers to remain anonymous. Suffice it to say that your unique abilities are what I need right now.
Which of my unique abilities are you referring to?
I'm sure you have many unique abilities. The one I would hire you for is your talent of locating people and things. I've been told this talent has made you some friends and many enemies.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, Countess, but wasn't it Roy Rogers who once said, "You can't please all the people all the time"?
Save your homespun humor for a more gullible woman. What I'm asking you to do may make you very unpopular with some people.
Exactly how unpopular are we talking here?
Let me give you some background information, then you can decide for yourself. Some time ago, a family heirloom was stolen from this bungalow. I do keep most of my valuables on my estate in Europe, but on this visit, I brought the piece to show a friend. Within hours of my arrival, I found it stolen, and I have made extensive inquiries trying to retrieve it, but I found out nothing.
Well, I'm sure you have more resources, talking about cash, than I do. You should be able to buy all the information you need. What makes you think that I can help you?
Oh, I don't. I remembered what my friend had told me about you after I had exhausted every other option.
You're the last choice, pal.
You know, referring to me as your last option could automatically double my fee.
I already planned on paying you much more than your usual fee. I'm a wealthy young woman, Mr. Murphy. To give you an idea, the stolen artifact alone is worth more money than you could earn in 10 lifetimes.
Oh, we'll see about that when I win the clearinghouse sweepstakes.
How quaint.
Yeah,
Let's not waste any more time. I
she's
need
very
some work done, and I'll
smug.
pay you well for it.
Well, in my experience, getting paid well is a relative term.
Your obsession with money is appalling.
Oh, I have any number of appalling traits, but I am a good PI.
Well, if you prove to be as good as you think you are, I'll pay you a $30,000 finder's fee.
Hot damn.
Well, let me think about it. Okay, I'll do it. In fact, I'll even mow your lawn at no charge.
Smart ass.
Try to control yourself, Mr. Murphy. I'll expect you to focus all of your energies on this job, and the methods you use to retrieve the artifact are of no interest to me. But as more time elapses, the less likely it is that the item will be found, and for that reason, I must require you to find it and to return it to me within 1 week. And after that, there will be no finder's fee available to you.
Do you pay time and a half after 40 hours? That's a joke.
I have stated my conditions. As to the artifact itself, it is a beautiful statuette made of crystal and shaped in the form of a bird. It has been in my family for countless generations, and as I said, it is extremely valuable. There are many collectors who would stop at nothing to own it. Whoever stole the statuette would undoubtedly have gone to the black market and offered it to the highest bidder.
I think I saw that statuette you're talking about. Someone was selling it on the Home Shopping Network. Boy, I had no idea it was so expensive.
You make jokes, but you cannot possibly know how rare and valuable the statuette is. And now that you have all the necessary information, we'll end this charming visit. Don't bother contacting me until you have the statuette in your possession. And if you are successful in your search, it could change my opinion of you considerably. My valet will give you a retainer of $1,000 on your way out. Goodbye, Mr. Murphy.
I didn't tell the Countess, but I would have done damn near anything for $30,000. Now I've got to find a link to the black market. How hard can it be?
How hard can it be? Whoops. go to the street. Yeah, so back in the day when this game came out, or at least when I played it, you had to switch discs, especially for like different locations. And if you had to go back and forth, you were like constantly switching out the CD.
Chelsea's a hot little number.
Yeah, we know.
Hey, I heard you took care of Rook. Pretty impressive.
Well, you know.
Well, thanks. Maybe word will get around and scare up some more work for me.
Oh, I'm sure it will. Maybe then you'll have some money and quit mooching off me.
Ouch.
Come on, Chelsea, let me savor my success for a while.
Okay, but not for too long. I like to keep you humble.
Gee, thanks.
So, is there something you came to ask me about?
Well, let's ask about the statuette.
Apparently, it's a real hot item. The top commodities dealer in the city is named Franco. He probably either has the statuette or knows who has it.
Franco.
Wish I could help you there, Tex.
Hold on. I want to ask. I was gonna ask her about the jade, but
He's only been here a few weeks, and I don't know much about him.
about Rusty.
Oh, I remember Rusty.
Oh,
he had a kid show on TV.
Yeah, we already asked about that. Okay. Well, then we ask about Franco.
I don't know how you're going to find him, but if you do, be careful.
All right. Hey, Rook.
Rook Garner runs this pawn shop.
What now, Murphy?
Oh, wow. Not even small talk today.
Big-time crook. Deals with a lot of smuggled artifacts and the like. He's pretty well connected with the mob and black market here in San Francisco. I don't know anything about that.
Okay. Well. Off to the police station then.
Hey, Murphy, guess what? We got the guy who robbed those pawn shops. Turned himself in. Can you believe it? Kept babbling something about a clown coming back from the dead to haunt him.
Well, how do we want to answer this?
Congratulations, Mac. Maybe now your hemorrhoids will calm down.
You're a real joker. But not even you can ruin my day. So what do you want? Sorry, Murphy. Can't help you with that. He's a big-time crook. Deals with stolen and illegally imported merchandise, especially jade.
Especially jade.
Geez, Tex, you think I know about everything?
Didn't I find, like... Okay. Back to Chandler Avenue. Now I can ask him about jade. But don't I have jade in my inventory? I'm going to have to check that. Why couldn't I ask about it before? Seems kind of funny, if you know what I mean.
Judas, Murphy, can't you find something else to do besides bothering me?
Yeah, see, don't I have... Okay, whatever. Yeah.
You know, I subscribe to a trade paper called Jewelry Weekly.
In the last issue, it seems to me I saw an advertisement by someone named Franco, who was looking to buy jade. There wasn't anything of interest in the trade paper, so I threw it out. It's probably still in the trash can out back.
Well, if that isn't a clear instruction on what to do, I don't know what is. Hello, Mr. Bum. Come on. Whoa!
This must be the trade paper Rook mentioned.
Examine it. Private collector interested in acquiring pieces of jade will pay top dollar or trade. Contact Franco at the Alhambra Theater, 808 Paloma Lane. Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. How can that be the address of the Alhambra when it's right fucking there? Oh wait, no, that's... Oh. No. Sorry. We have to travel there, don't we? Yep, Alhambra Theater. I mistook that for the Alhambra. I'm so
Being a movie
stupid.
buff, I've heard of the Alhambra Theater, though I heard it was closed down years ago. Sure enough, it's boarded up, but one of the back doors is unlocked. As soon as I step inside, 2 lugs the size of refrigerators grab me. I tell them that I have something for Mr. Franco, and one of them walks off. He comes back a minute later and escorts me into the main theater. A Buster Keaton flick is playing. The place is empty except for a man sitting by himself near the front of the theater.
Welcome, Mr. Murphy.
Hey, how do you know my name?
I have my ways. I've been told you're a private eye. As I'm sure you know, I'm strictly a legitimate businessman.
You're a crook.
Yeah, you may be legit, but I understand you're pretty jaded.
Oh yes, that I am. Speaking of which, did you bring the item?
Okay. Here you go.
Ah, a lovely specimen. It will make a fine addition to my collection.
It's completely white in the picture.
Now, I will answer one question to the best of my knowledge.
Oh, well...
There's a statuette in the shape of a bird that recently came onto the market. You know who has it?
I know the statuette you're referring to. There were several bidders for it, but I believe it ended up in the hands of Eddie Ching. I can say no more about it. There. Now I fulfill my part of the bargain. Don't contact me again. Unless, of course, you find another fine piece of jade. You know the way out.
Ooh, wow. I got a lot of points for that one. Okay, back to my office then. Yes? Where else would I go?
You have a fax.
You have a fax.
You have a fax.
You have a fax. Just the facts, ma'am.
Fax. Addressed to Tex Murphy from Franco.
Concerning Mr. Murphy, concerning our recent discussion, I have some information you may find helpful. While it won't profit me to tell you this, I would not be entirely unhappy to see Eddie Ching come out on the short end for once. Like most everyone else in this city, I know very little about Ching, but I've been told that he lives in a luxurious, high-security apartment building called the Knickerbocker. A number of powerful underworld figures live there. I don't know which apartment Ching lives in, but if you have connections with the police, they may be able to help. Well, gee, I wonder what I'm going to do next. How would I ever know? Because Mac is always so happy to see me. He'll be more than willing to help me with this.
Back again, eh, Murphy? What can I help you with?
I need to ask about Eddie Ching.
Ching's a dangerous customer. He's responsible for half the crime in the city. Pretty sure he owns the police commissioner. We've been told to lay off him.
What about the
That place
Knickerbocker?
is home to more major crime figures than any other place on the planet. Eddie Ching lives there on the entire top floor.
Thank you, sir. Now we go to Eddie Ching's. Why does it have a library option? Didn't even know the library was an option.
Looks like no one's home. This is gonna be easier than falling off a horse. This window doesn't want to open up. Maybe if I...
Whoa, whoa!
Oh! When I stop bouncing off the awning 2 floors below Ching's place, I realize it'll take more than sheer strength to get into the apartment. Luckily, I noticed something that might help as I bounced by. A sticker on Ching's window said, "Security system installed by Underwood Incorporated."
Okay. See, they didn't do this on day 1. Day 2 just gives me all kinds of hints. Like, it just basically tells me, where do I need to go next? It's like, okay, easy enough. I'll go to the electronics store. The first day, I'm walking around trying to find like different clues. Although I will admit, I forgot that I could travel to the police station. That was on me. But, I mean, I'm walking around looking for stuff and it doesn't give me any clear-cut clues on where to go, except when it told me to go talk to Beak and stuff like that. But, I just, God, man. All right, hello, Hamm?
That pudgy computer...
Back again, huh? What can I do for you?
I understand that you and I are in the same line of moonlighting work.
Really? You do security systems too?
Sorta.
Well, sometimes. Here, let me see if I can find one of my business cards.
Don't worry about it. I always misplace my business cards too. What types of security systems have you worked with?
Well, Alcatraz?
Let's see. The last job I had was the laser security system at Big Dick's Casino on Mars.
I've heard that's a neat system. But it's nothing compared to the one I just put in.
I'll have you know that I've beaten every security system ever made.
Well, after I installed this system, I tried to beat it, but I couldn't. First, the only possible way to enter the building would be to land on the roof and rappel down. Then, you'd have to cut through the LCD alarm glass. Well, that's not too hard. In fact, I sell a laser blade here that would do it. But once you're inside, every room is flooded with a net of heat and motion sensing beams that could turn an elephant into a brick of carbon. Believe me, it's burglar proof. Listen, This system is top secret, so let's just keep this between us.
Sure. But now that you've told me you sell a laser cutter, boop 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 boop. Hey.
The Laser Blade 2000. Worthless except on glass. Hopefully Hamm knows what he's talking about.
Get it.
Well, this is just a glorified glass cutter.
Well, yeah, that's the reason you bought it. Okay, travel back to Eddie Ching's.
Armed with a chintzy electronic shop laser blade, I land my speeder on the roof of the Knickerbocker. Hoping for the best, I rappel down the side and pull out the laser blade. The laser beam cuts through the LCD glass like it was butter. I gingerly crawl through the hole in the window and find myself inside Eddie Ching's library. Either Hamm exaggerated or the laser fields aren't turned on. This must be my lucky day. Hey there, little Buddha.
Is that really? I don't think that's a Buddha.
A stone bust. Whoever posed for it didn't win any beauty contests, I'll wager.
Alright. Oh, what's this? Aha!
This book seems out of place somehow. There's something different about this book. Just call it P.I.'s instinct. Aha! I knew it. A key. I've got to admit it. Ching's got good taste in murder mystery novels. Well, looky there. It's Samurai Ken and Geisha Barbie.
Funny.
Handsome dish. I wonder if it's dishwasher safe.
Wow. Doesn't look like anything there. Oh. What are you?
Hey, I think this is the statue that was stolen from the JBs out in Chinatown.
Okay, what do we got? We got 2 doors. That door doesn't look good.
Impressive closet door. Well, that's not gonna work.
What?
Well, that's not gonna work.
Really? Okay. Closet door is not locked. Woo. We have
A heavy-duty metal Geiger trap. Looks like it might be sturdy enough to use on the roaches at my office. Clownfish confetti food. Smells like cotton candy.
fish flakes, fish flakes. Okay. Well, oh, excuse me.
This aquarium has less algae in it than my water cooler back at the office. This aquarium has less algae in it than my water cooler back at the office.
Yeah. Fill it with water. I remember that. I remember that. Okay. You can... Yeah.
This aquarium has less algae.
Should we use the... Yeah, hold on.
This aquarium...
Feed the fish. Or, you know, eat it yourself, apparently.
This aquarium has less algae.
Okay.
Well, that's not gonna work.
What do you mean it's not going to work?
This must be the only door out of the library.
Oh, okay. We got lasers. I know what to do.
Man, this security system is tough. My brilliant shot didn't turn off the beams, it just popped open the power box. Looks like there's a lever that needs to be pulled down. Hopefully my old horseshoe tossing skills haven't left me.
There we go.
I'll need to find something fairly heavy. As soon as the ring hits the lever, the laser net shuts down. Now I should have the run of the apartment. If the statuette's here, Ching probably has it well hidden.
Because that's how things work, right? your little foam dart or little dart gun, that was exactly how to turn off the security system. And then you just so happen to have ring tossing skills that are going to be able to pull that lever. Got it. Ugh. All right. Okay, easy.
Well, this is your standard light at the end of the tunnel.
Ha 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 ha!
Mom teaching kids proper baby handling techniques. How tender.
Alright, well then, I guess...
Something tells me the trail to the statuette leads right through this door.
Wata!
Must be Venus before the big breakup. Oh, don't tell me. A man taking his cat for a walk. Well, this must be the mythical Buckaroo Buddha riding his headless steed, Tumbleweed.
Boo-boo-boo. Ooh. Hello.
Whoa, a 6-foot-long pole with a leather noose. This must be great fun at parties.
Gimme. Okay. What's that? That looks out of place.
Small mirror provides the opportunity to touch up the old hairdo.
Oh, it's a... Oh, hold on.
The solid steel switch lock requires a key.
Got it.
An extremely dense and heavy Saturnium ball suspended over a gravity pad.
Ooh.
This door exits the apartment. The voices outside must be security personnel.
Ooh. Probably don't want to go out that way, huh?
Geiger chow. It's got real roast beef flavor and makes its own rich gravy.
Okay. Well, we can combine, I assume, that and that. Alright. We probably need to look down. Is there anything in here? Oh. No, that's just...
These chairs look as though they've never even been sat in.
La 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 la. Oop.
Real nice door as bathrooms go. Luckily, nature's not calling.
You're not even gonna let me open it, are you? No, sir, you're not.
There is a Geiger in the terrarium. Little bugger's a land piranha. It's illegal even to own one of these.
Okay, well, I assume... Yeah.
I don't know what I'll do with a small, ravenous Geiger. Oh well, everybody needs a pet. Sort of cute in a slash your throat, tear the meat off your bones kind of way. The doorway to the hall, which leads back to the...
Ooh, easy, easy.
This door leads back.
I don't know exactly what I'm looking for, but... Okay. Just want to make sure that there's nothing else here. Was there anything else in here? What about... Oh. Oop. Definitely not! Alright, cool, 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 cool.
This must be the only...
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Her voice is coming from beyond that door. Must be at the front door to the apartment.
Yeah, don't want to go there. Don't want to go there.
Something tells me...
Ooh.
Why, these paintings are great! Just look at the nudity. I need to visit more museums. An Ultra Safe 8000, huh? Top of the line. Sounds like something big moved back in the library when I used Ching's key on the switch lock. I better go take a look.
Oh, well. Okay then. Let's do that.
The doorway to the hall.
Whoop.
This door leads back to the library.
I know. Oh, hello, hello, hello.
Well, look what's behind the bookcase. A secret room. I love secret rooms.
Okay. There's a lot of stuff in here, including what appears to be the statuette that I have been chasing down. Along with a bunch of paintings. Ooh.
This must be one of those hermetically sealed chambers. Unless I miss my guess, those objects are the 3 surviving artifacts from the Byzantine Empire. Absolutely priceless.
Can we... Oh. Huh. Okie dokie. Oh.
This painting sticks out from the wall more than the others do. Aha! A security card slot. This must be the control for the pedestal where the statuette is.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have anything that's really gonna help at this moment. Okay. What am I looking for Christ's sakes? Okay, nothing there. Nothing there, nothing there.
This must be the only...
Did I miss a room or something? No?
Something tells...
Okay.
Whoa, must be party time at Valhalla.
Yeah, I can move it, but there's nothing behind it.
This door exits the apartment.
What about the goose?
Well, that's a handsome oriental dressing screen. I'll tell you what, this guy's got style.
Oh, I see it. I see. Yeah, there we go. Hello.
Looks like a fax. I don't want to be nosy, but maybe I should take a look.
You sure did blend in with the floor there for a second. Happy 30th birthday. I wish I could be there with you on your special day. Since I can't, I decided to write you a birthday poem. Roses are red, sunflowers are golden. I'll buy you a present when I get paroled in 8 or 9 years. Love, Mom. Okay.
An Ultra Safe 8000, huh? Top of the line. Well, that's not gonna work.
Okay.
An Ultra Safe 8000, huh?
So it would be 10, 14, 12, right? Yeah. Because he's 30 in 42, so he was born in 14.
Looks like some sort of document. Must be important if it's in the safe.
The following names have been mentioned in connection with wanting to acquire the artifact we referred to in our meeting of 10-7. We have R. Danville, importer, P. Garbet, exporter, E. O'Connor, exporter, H. Lunds, exporter, A. G. Coleman, importer, L. Percival, private collector, Madame Latinio, private collector, and Duke Alferno, private collector. Okay. Okay. What else do we got?
The security card must operate a door or panel somewhere in this apartment. The security card must operate a door or panel in the apartment.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Well, we know exactly where that's going.
The doorway to the hall, which leads back to the library. This door leads back to the...
Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing. Ooh, hello.
This crate feels empty. It's light, but it's sturdy.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's use this on that. Whoa. Hey.
Well, I'm glad someone had the decency to clean up the smut some people call art.
Oh, hey.
Looks like a cloth bandana is tied around David's naughty bits.
And I'm gonna take it.
This must be the Countess' statuette. I guess she wasn't exaggerating when she said how valuable it was.
Oh, 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 oh.
This sign apparently has something to do with the lever. Sign was certainly dusty.
Do I move the...
To pull or not to pull? That is the question.
Oh, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Wait, hold on. We'll just... There we go. Okay. Says, don't you ever, ever, ever under any condition pull this lever at any time. Okay, well, based on that, we ain't pulling it. We ain't pulling it. No, 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 no. I don't know what the point of that was, but whatever. I guess we could have pulled it and seen what happened. I mean, that would have been kind of funny, I guess.
Looks like Ching needs to install a better security system. Countess will be glad to get this statuette back, almost as glad as I'll be to take her money. I'll return the statuette to her first thing in the morning.
In the meantime, let's get the hell out of here. There's only one place I can go.
Oh, I am one tired hombre. I can't wait to... Oh, shoot. I go through all that work to get the statuette out of Ching's place, and I leave it in the damn speeder. And I didn't even roll up the windows. I am such an idiot.
Oh! Damn. Okay, well, I think what I'm gonna end up doing here is maybe I keep these to one episode per day as far as like days in game. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. Thank you again to anybody who is taking the time to check this out. I hope you're enjoying this trip down memory lane for those who remember this game. And if not, just join me in the nostalgia for myself. But that means it's now time for all of you to do the YouTube things by liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting on the video to help out the channel. And I'll see everybody next time.